Y'all ready, kids?
I said it before and I'll say it again.
The whole thing is ridiculous.
You've just tuned in to the greatest radio show on earth. You're listening to the Mixed Talk Radio with Andres T. Your home for news, sports, hot topics, and more. And now the host of the show, Andres T.
Good morning, good afternoon, good day, whenever you're tuning in. How you doing? I'm your host, Andres T. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Mixed Talk Radio on the Mixed Media Network, which airs on ESPN Radio 101.7, the Team KQTM FM, Rio Rancho, Albuquerque, as Chalk Talk. So thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Andres T. And the Mixed Talk Radio is all about talking news, sports, current events, hot topics, and more. So thank you again for watching and listening to the Mixed Talk Radio. I'm excited to be here with y'all today. Remember, look up all on-demand content. Yes, sir, all content is on-demand at your fingertips. Log on to the Mixed Media Network at themixedmedianetwork.com. THEMIX Media Network.com. The website is loaded with all kinds of on-demand content, including the Napa Speedway podcast, other podcasts, as well as this show, the Mixed Talk Radio. So get on there, the Mixed Media Network.com. So thank you again. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I am. It's exciting. June's underway, and man, I'm feeling good. It's a little warm out there, so I hope you're out there swimming and enjoying yourself, going camping perhaps, any of that cool stuff. Today's show is going to be awesome. Yes, sirree. Awesome. And I am honored to have this beautiful guest on the show today. And you asked me who it may be. And I have a real treat for you because we are going to be talking with Miss Albuquerque 2011, Carin Malm, and she'll be in studio talking about her run for Miss New Mexico. Yes, Miss New Mexico 2012. The Mixed Talk Radio is in association with McKernan Sports and Entertainment. Check them out at McKernanSports.com. So don't forget, you can tune in and catch the show online, or you can listen to it on the radio dial every Saturday, 7 a.m. on 101.7 FM, KQTM, Rio Rancho, The Team, ESPN Radio, 101.7 The Team, and catch the show on demand, The Mixed Talk Radio, at themixedmedianetwork.com, THEMIX Media Network.com. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/AndresT23. I'll follow you right back. You can link up and listen to the shows on Twitter as well. Send me a message. You want to get on the show? I will get you on the show. Message me at themixedtalkradio@gmail.com. Themixedtalkradio@gmail.com. Let me know your thoughts, what you're thinking of the show. And also, I'll get you on the show. Hey, we can do some crazy stuff, talk about whatever you want. I'll talk about what you want to talk about. So, I'm having a great day. It's a beautiful day today. And let's get things kicked off and bring in our special guest, Carin Malm, Miss Albuquerque of 2011. So thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Andres T, and excited to be here with you today. And I have a very beautiful guest here in studio. I have 2011 Miss Albuquerque, Carin Malm. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Now, 2011 Miss Albuquerque, you're involved in the pageantry world. It's awesome. Everybody has a good time watching the pageants. Everybody's seen the pageants on TV and things like that. So talk a little bit about you, and we'll get to the pageants here just a bit because the Miss New Mexico pageant is coming up.
Right.
Middle of June, June 23rd is when she will be crowned. And so we'll talk about that in just a bit. But let's talk about you. You're from Albuquerque, born and raised?
Yes, I was born and raised here in Albuquerque all my life, and I just attended the University of New Mexico and earned my degree in business. And super proud of that. I've been a dancer since I was 3 years old, and I was on the University of New Mexico dance team as well for all 4 years. So that was a really awesome experience. And other than dancing in school, pageantry is also a really huge part of my life.
Now, where do you hope to go? I mean, you got your degree in business. What are your career goals?
Well, of course, right now I'm really focusing on Miss New Mexico, but I want to go on to get my master's in business as well, and then after that I want to pursue a law degree and attend law school at the University of New Mexico as well and become a guardian ad litem, which is a child attorney. So that's also been one of my passions for a long time, so that's where I hope to be in the future.
Wow, a lawyer.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. That's very respectable. Now, tell me a little bit about some of your hobbies. What do you like to do? You mentioned dancing.
Right.
What genres of dance, I guess you could say, what disciplines of dance are you involved in?
Well, yes, dance is pretty much one of my biggest hobby, and I've been doing it again since I was 3 years old. And I started as a little ballerina, and then I went on into, I've pretty much done just about everything, but I've only stuck to ballet and jazz. And so my talent for Miss New Mexico will be a jazz dance.
Oh, sweet. Now, being involved with the Miss New Mexico organization obviously helps to give back to the community, things like that. Could you talk about some of the things you've done in the community that showcase that?
Of course. The Miss New Mexico organization, Miss America organization is huge on community service. It's one of our 4 points of the crown: style, success, service, and scholarship. And so community service is huge, and through my platform of the Children's Miracle Network, I have been able to really give back to my community, and I have such a passion for it because I was a Children's Miracle Network baby myself. And so I've created a lot of campaigns to raise money for the organization, and the main one that I'm working on now is the dollar campaign, Saving Lives $1 at a Time. And you can find that on my networking page on Facebook and on Twitter, where you can donate $1 and help save a life.
Ah, I like that. I like it a lot. Now, how has being in pageantry changed your life? How has being Miss Albuquerque changed your life? I mean, it has to make some impact somehow. Talk about that.
Absolutely. When I started competing, I was only 15 years old, and I started in the teen division, and then I moved up into the Miss. And something that people don't know about me today is that when I was a teen and 15 years old, I really struggled with self-confidence, and I was extremely shy. And even though I had danced my whole life on stage, I didn't like being in front of people. I didn't like talking to people. And this organization has really brought out the true me inside. I've realized who I am, what I represent, and I have really been able to come out of that shell and really be comfortable with who I am.
Now, did you always want to compete in pageantry? Was it something like when you were 5, yeah, I want to do that, or was it something that you kind of fell into?
Not really. I just kind of fell into it. Again, when I was 15, my parents tried to kind of encourage me to compete because they thought that it would help me to come out of my shell because they knew I was so shy. And so my parents tried to get me to do it, and I finally just gave in and said, sure, I'll try it. And then it became an addiction, and I love it. And I have a goal of becoming Miss New Mexico.
Wow. Now, and none of your family before you was involved in pageantry?
No.
So you're the firstborn for that.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Now, you know, everybody has a platform that they run on that's specific. You mentioned yours was Children's Miracle Network. I mean, there are other platforms out there that other individuals run on. But Miss New Mexico specifically, what is it like to do? What is the current cause or platform that it's running on?
Well, the Miss America organization,
Miss America,
yes,
yeah,
as a whole, their national platform is actually Children's Miracle Network as well.
Okay.
And so that's very convenient for me because I think that I'm really going to be able to excel in raising the funds that I want to do and accomplish the things I want to do to better this organization and to give back to the Children's Miracle Network because, again, it's such a passion of mine, and I just really want to give back and save lives just like mine was saved.
Okay. Now, being involved in pageantry, tell us like how you feel when you're out there on the stage doing whatever you got to do. I mean, walk us kind of through the experience of it.
It's so much fun. It is so much more than I think people see than what they can realize. What's so unique about the Miss America organization is that talent portion, and you don't see that in every pageantry system, and that's what I absolutely love because not only am I able to showcase myself and what I represent,
but your talents.
But yes, I'm able to go on stage and dance, which is something that I have loved ever since I was a little girl, so it's just a way for me to continue my passion. All
right, now Miss New Mexico's pageant is coming up right around the corner, June 23rd. Where is it taking place?
It's in Ruidoso, New Mexico this year. It took place there last year as well, and it's in the beautiful Spencer Theater in Ruidoso, and you can go on to the SpencerTheater.com and look up ticket information. I really encourage everyone to go out to the show. It's going to be absolutely amazing this year.
Yes. Now, individuals, you mentioned the different pageants. There are different pageants out there.
Right.
There's the Miss America organization, and then there's the Miss USA.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about the differences between the two.
Well, as I mentioned, Miss America has that talent portion, which you don't usually see, and Miss USA doesn't have that. And also, Miss America is a scholarship organization, and that's something that we really like to concentrate on, is the fact that this organization provides scholarship funds to young girls like myself to receive their degree or just higher their education in general. And Miss America is actually the leading scholarship provider to young women in our country. which is just a phenomenal thing. And they, on average, each year provide about $45 million in scholarships to contestants throughout our entire country, whether it's on a local level, like myself as Miss Albuquerque, a state level, or a national level. So that's something we really try to emphasize as contestants, that yes, I'm here to compete and become Miss New Mexico, but at the same time, I am having the opportunity to receive scholarship money and get my education, which is extremely important.
Fantastic. Now, I know you're not in the Miss USA realm, but did you catch Miss New Mexico USA compete at in Vegas?
Of course. I followed her all the way to Miss USA, her journey and everything. I think she's a phenomenal young woman, and I think that she really represented our state really well, and I know that we're really proud of her as Miss New Mexico.
Yeah, and what were your thoughts on Rhode Island, Miss Rhode Island?
I really liked her. I think that she's going to be a great representative for our country as Miss USA. I actually picked her to win a little bit before
so
she even made the top 5, so she was one of my favorites. So I think she's going to do a great job as Miss USA.
All right. Now, let's talk into the logistics here about the upcoming pageant. How many girls are competing in this event?
There are 19 of us.
19 competing for the Miss New Mexico crown.
Right, and there are also teen contestants as well. And so there are 11 teen contestants that will compete that weekend as well.
Okay, and now there's obviously a lot of portions, or a few portions that go into the pageant that put together as a whole. Talk about the different portions that will be taking place at the pageant.
All right, so we compete in all the aspects on stage that you will see as an audience member, and that consists of lifestyle and fitness and swimsuit, as well as evening gown, on-stage question, and talent. And then alone with the judges, we participate in a 10-minute interview, and that's the last portion of competition that we participate in.
Okay, now, what to you, which one is the hardest?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know. On-stage question has always been kind of a struggle for me, but I've overcome that, and again, I've gained so much confidence from being in this organization, but it is a little bit nerve-wracking being on that stage in front of hundreds of people.
Put on the spot.
And you have no idea what they're going to ask you, but at the same time, it's so much fun, and I really love it.
Awesome. Now, many individuals out there may not think that pageantry is very competitive. You just stand up there, look beautiful, wave, wear a beautiful gown, swimsuit, whatever. Is it competitive? I mean, do you... I mean, some girls like talk smack to each other. Does it get to that extreme, or?
I mean, of course, it's very competitive, and I have worked unbelievably hard to get to the point to where I am, and I'm very proud of that. But all of us, we really are friends. I mean, it's not like what you see in the movies and girls that are catty to one another. I mean,
taking you down.
Not at all. We're really all there for the same goal, and I think that that's something that we share. An interest in one another, so we really are able to get along, and I make some really great lifelong friends through this organization.
And that's something I think that's really cool, is that you do have that network. You build that network, and no matter where the girls go, you have a connection with them, and you will always be friends, and and all that good stuff.
Exactly.
Now, when you do win this competition, what does Miss New Mexico receive?
She will receive, of course, the title of Miss New Mexico and go on to compete for Miss America. And this year, I believe the scholarship that you get is a $10,000 scholarship. I think that's right.
Okay.
So then again, focusing on that scholarship part, it's really important that we receive that scholarship money to further our education. And then, of course, we get all the support that we need to go to Miss America.
Okay, and then once Miss New Mexico is crowned, 2012 is crowned, is there a campaign that she must take on right away, or how does that go?
Well, the preparation for Miss America, of course, will begin right away. And if I were to win, I would immediately start working closer with my platform of the Children's Miracle Network, and I would love to travel my state of New Mexico and really promoting the dollar campaign that I've already created. And so, on that term, I think it's more of a personal basis. Depending on which girl wins, she's going to approach it in a different way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I know many girls out there will want to compete or are interested in doing something like this. I mean, how can girls compete and get involved in this? What are your thoughts, and do you have any advice and tips out there?
Of course. I encourage any girl that aspires to be someone to get involved in this organization. Not only will you get out into your community and really make a difference, but you can really, again, find who you are inside, and that's what this organization did for me. And if you're a singer or you play an instrument or you're a dancer, this is also an opportunity for you to showcase that talent that you have. And so, of course, encourage any young girl who's interested. You can always contact me via Facebook, my networking page for Carin Malm for Miss New Mexico 2012. I can give you all of that information, but you can also visit the website of missnewmexico.org, and you can get all the information you need to participate and compete in next year's pageant.
Fantastic. One thing I wanted to ask you, and is many people out there think that pageantry is for spoiled brats and stuff, especially when they see like toddlers and tiaras out there. I mean, talk about that really isn't that way in like the Miss America organization and the other pageants.
Yeah, I mean that's what's so great about the Miss America organization is that we try to get away from that stereotype as much as possible, really focusing again on those 4 points of the crown and how community service and scholarship are of such importance, and creating a well-rounded young woman who's going to be an unbelievable representative for a state and then on for our country.
Fantastic. We're winding down time here, so Carin, please give more information. Where can anybody out there who's listening, watching, get more information on you, and definitely information on the Miss New Mexico pageant coming up?
All right, you can visit my Facebook, and it's Carin Malm is my personal page, of course, but then I have a networking page, as I mentioned before, Carin Malm for Miss New Mexico 2012. You can follow me in the next couple days I have before I leave for the pageant and my journey. You can donate $1 to my dollar campaign, which I highly encourage everyone to do to help save the life of a Children's Miracle Network child. And of course, you can visit spencertheater.com to get ticket information on the show, and it will take place again 21st through the 23rd of June, and 23rd, Miss New Mexico will be crowned. So.
Fantastic. I hope it's you. And, thanks so much for coming on the show. I appreciate your time. And get out there, go support Carin, and show all the support out there for all the ladies out there who are competing as well, because they do work hard. Everybody works hard. You're working hard. And scholarship, schooling, that is just, you can't do any better than that. That is fantastic. So, Carin Malm, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Carin Malm, 2011, out Miss Albuquerque. Catch her at Miss New Mexico on the 23rd of June. All right, we are at the end of the show today, so I'd like to thank you for tuning in and listening and watching the Mix Talk Radio on the Mix Media Network. Yes, it was a great show. It was awesome talking with Carin about her run for Miss New Mexico 2012. The Mix Talk Radio is brought to you in association with McKernan Sports and Entertainment. Yes, McKernan Sports and Entertainment. Tune them in, see what they're doing at McKernanSports.com. Well, I'm done here today. Thank you for listening. Remember, find the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/TheMixTalkRadio. Like it. You can get all your shows right there. Just click on it, like, and bam, it'll link you right to the website. And the Mix Media Network is also on Facebook as well, Facebook.com/TheMix Media Network. Make sure you get on there, like the page, share it. All the cool shows will be on there, and all that great stuff. So message me. TheMixTalkRadio@gmail.com, TheMixTalkRadio@gmail.com, and yes, we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. Get you on the show. Hey, let me know your thoughts. So I am done here today. Have a great rest of the day, weekend, whenever you're listening, tuning in, watching. Have a great rest of the day, and I will catch you here next time on the Mix Talk Radio, airing on ESPN Radio 101.7 KKTM FM, Rio Rancho, Albuquerque as Chalk Talk. Thanks for tuning in. You've just tuned in to the Mix Media Network. I am signing you out.